On this week's episode, Scott and I actually try to be nice to each other because Scott started listening to me. He didn't listen to me in the beginning. Not at all. Right?
Left.
Up.
Down.
Big.
Small.
Boobs.
Now you got my attention. Hey, we talk about that too, don't we?
Welcome to the Don't Know Show. It's your time to unwind and leave your worries behind. This is a show being hosted by a robot and a human. I'm the robot. I'm Steve.
And I'm the human, and I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show, a podcast, and live Twitch stream.
So stick around and tell your friends you saw a show hosted by a robot. And go down there and subscribe and share and like and say, wow, I like the show hosted by a robot. I shared the show hosted by a robot. And I subscribed to the show that's hosted by a robot.
All because the human kept the robot in control.
But we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today.
Yes, we are. You know why we do that, Steve?
I don't know why.
Because we find things interesting.
What do you find interesting?
Things going around in the world. Like right now, it's like, we have this really cool thing behind me called an icicle. That thing's three and a half feet long.
That's not good.
Can't see the bottom of it.
I could break your roof off when you go to break it off.
It melts. It goes away. Every time the sun comes up, it melts the snow on the roof, and that's what happens. But we got warm enough today that it all went away.
Cool. You also take it down and stab somebody with it.
You can. As a matter of fact, you remember when last week I mentioned about, you said getting hit in the head with a snowflake? I said, no, it was an icicle. Icicles this size, smaller ones, were by the office, the great room door. When I opened up the great room door, the door hit the icicle, broke it off, and slapped on top of my head. No damage, theoretically.
You know what the mark is?
The market? This here? No. This is an age spot because I'm getting old. And I don't wear makeup for our show. I should probably start doing that.
Why don't you wear makeup?
That's what I just said, Steve. Are you ignoring me?
Are you ignoring me?
I never ignore you. I just sometimes don't understand what you're saying.
It's getting brighter out here.
Like because of the time of day it is?
Blessed days are getting longer. And
Yes, they are.
Getting warmer. It's actually getting warmer here. I think
you get to start playing golf in another couple weeks.
Who does? You do?
You do.
Nice.
Not me. I don't get. Well, technically, once the snow melts, they open up one of the golf courses around here. Hi, Jeannie. She wants to know what you're eating.
I just had to put a cracker in my mouth.
It was a cracker, not a quacker. Quackers are ducks.
So, ladies and gentlemen, to prove that Scott doesn't pay anything attention to my life, that doesn't care anything about me, doesn't follow along with what I'm saying, what I'm doing. Did you say I could go golfing in a couple weeks?
Correct. Yes.
Explain that to the people, please, Scott.
Well, because you're in a place where it's a desert and it gets warmer, but you don't like golfing when it's freezing cold. So I'm assuming that in a couple weeks we should be up into the 60s, and that'll be fine for you.
Okay, first off, I golf 12 months out of the year here.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
I thought you said you didn't go out in the wintertime because even though there was no snow, it's cold.
I still golf my once a month tournaments.
Oh, okay.
But
you don't talk about them anymore.
And why don't I talk about them anymore, Scott? Again, proving a point of why Scott doesn't pay attention to what I say or what's going on in my life.
Well, because you are all fucked up. Oh, I said a naughty word. You got bad hips and you got surgeries and all sorts of fun stuff.
I've had surgeries already?
Didn't you say? Yeah, you had the one. Not the one on the hip.
Okay. So what surgery did I have?
You had something with your tummy.
Okay. Very good. Closest we're going to get out of Scott, boys and girls.
I was going to say.
When am I getting my hip surgery, Scott?
Like in a week or something or two. I know it's coming up fast. When am I getting mine?
Okay, Scott. When did I tell you might have to cover the show because I still might be on narcotics and not even out of the hospital?
Well, I want to say it was like the first week of March, but I didn't write it down because
you don't pay attention, you don't care.
that's not true.
It is true.
Even Jeannie knows I care.
Let's prove it. I'm having surgery on the 6th.
That's
That is a Thursday.
First week of March.
The 8th. So I will be here next week on the 2nd. And the 6th I get surgery, and the 8th we'll see if I am able, and it'll probably be on the phone because I probably won't make it up the stairs.
Oh, yeah.
And my studio is on the 2nd floor.
Wait a minute. What about, don't you have a laptop that you can bring downstairs? Wouldn't that be better than the phone?
You want to send me your laptop? Okay, awesome.
Well,
Again,
that's
folks,
what I'm using on for the show. If I give you mine, that's not going to work so good.
Shows he doesn't pay attention to me.
Yeah.
What happened to my laptop, Scott?
You probably have 12 computers in your house.
What happened to my laptop, Scott?
The dog peed on it? No, the dog's been gone too long for that.
Again. Doesn't know.
Just wait till you hear my story for next week.
He doesn't know. What story?
About dogs and peeing. Can't do it this week. It's not ready. It'll be ready next week. So, Steve, tell us about the picture behind you because...
No, that's snow behind you. That's snow, Scott.
Yes, on the ground is snow.
That's
and the icicles are in the air. You said
snow, Steve. And I said snow, Scott.
Snow.
You said snow. Why'd you say snow, Steve?
I said so, Steve. I didn't say snow.
Oh.
Well, I did say snow several times after you did.
Yeah. What?
The picture behind you is...
Fun Guy the Entertainer cooks for you.
No, I didn't make that. Although it does look like a couple different kinds of peppers. Sesame seeds. Not sesame seeds. Yeah, sesame seeds.
Yeah, sesame seeds.
Broccoli.
Yeah, that's broccoli.
Okay. Is that a water chestnut?
It is.
Ah. Look at that. And that looks like bamboo shoot.
Or onions.
Okay. I don't usually do them in that shape, but, you know. Do I see? No, those are peppers, not carrots, right? There's no carrots in there. That's a pepper.
Peppers.
Is that a green bean?
Mushroom.
Oh, I see. I was
snow pea.
Yeah. Snow pea. Okay. Snow pea.
Which is also
so this
here.
is an Asian dish.
And that's a wok.
A wok. Waka waka. Hey. Do you remember who did that?
Stir fry veggies?
No. Waka waka waka.
Uh-huh.
Who? I can't remember. I could hear it. I know it, but I can't remember who did it.
You told jokes? Was it Fozzie? Waka waka waka.
Was it Fozzie from MASH?
Fozzie?
I mean, not MASH. Happy Days.
Not
really?
Fonzie. Fozzie Bear.
Oh, Fozzie
from the Muppets.
Fozzie Bear from the Muppets. That's it. Okay. Wasn't there?
Waka.
Wasn't Fozzie? What was his two friends' names?
Gonzo?
No. On Happy Days.
Fonzie. Potsy
Richie
and Ralph?
Potsy and Ralph. That's it. Potsy. Potsy was the one I was
Richie wasn't one of his friends, so he only had two friends, according to you.
That sucks. You would think he would have had more because he's such a cool guy in real life.
He had all the girls.
Oh, Fonzie did. Yes.
Actually, Dr. Fonzarelli. Hey.
Yep. Actually, everybody in that show was good peoples in real life. They were. That's why they worked so well together. Every once in a while, they used to come to Milwaukee and party because at the Safe House.
That's it. That's the whole story. You don't have any.
That's all I know. I was never there, but they did put a bronze statue of the Fonz right next to the Safe House on the river.
Laverne and Shirley.
Laverne and Shirley was at Haas and Pfeffer Incorporated. Schlemiel, Schlemazel,
Oh, it was a
Hasenpfeffer
spin-off from-
Incorporated. Yes. Well, they did a couple spin-offs, but none of them made it. Just Laverne and Shirley.
Laverne and Shirley didn't make it?
That's not what I'm talking about. Spin-offs from Laverne and Shirley.
Oh, well, I was talking about spin-offs from Happy Days.
Yeah.
What about Mork and Mindy? That didn't make it?
Yeah, Mork and Mindy wasn't that before? No, I'm trying to remember if he was actually on the show.
So are we talking spin-offs from Happy Days or spin-off from Laverne and Shirley?
Laverne and Shirley.
Why were there any spin-offs from Laverne and Shirley? They're all spin-offs from Happy Days.
Well,
There were no spin-offs. There were no spin-offs from Laverne and Shirley.
I thought they did something with, God, what was his name? The short guy that
Robin
acted
Williams?
like, yeah, what?
What?
In Laverne and
Laverne and
Shirley.
Shirley was the most successful Happy Days spin-off with an impressive 8-season run.
Yes. There were two guys, a tall guy and a short guy that were the neighbors and
Lenny and Squiggy.
that right. Squiggy, didn't he have a show afterwards that didn't work?
Right. Let me tell you what the internet says.
Okay.
Did Laverne and Shirley have a spin-off? During the run of the main show, an animated spin-off also called Laverne and Shirley began airing on Saturdays. That's it. So
That's
what
it.
spin-offs?
I don't know. I'm just remembering something with Squiggy and I think it was Penny Marshall's
Lenny.
character that had a show too.
Was that out of the blue? I don't know. But Joni Loves Chachi, Laverne and Shirley, and Mork and Mindy.
Okay. Wow. That's ancient history now.
There were no spin-offs from Laverne and Shirley.
Okay. I thought there were. Because I distinctly remember.
And you thought I was golfing.
Yeah. Well, that's all right. You know what it is? I ate that whole bun cake by myself. I didn't even share it.
You're on a sugar high?
I'm on a sugar high, yeah.
Nothing
Damn
but
thing was
cake.
awesome. We got the white chocolate raspberry.
White chocolate raspberry one, yeah.
It was so good.
I like the chocolate chip one.
Susie had thought about that, but she's not that big into chocolate. If it
She
was
wouldn't like it.
the yellow cake with chocolate chips, they had a yellow cake with chocolate chips, but it was gluten-free.
Yuck.
I like my gluten.
Yeah, you gotta have gluten.
Yeah. So, but anyway, was that something that you made or was that a picture you took of a guy making it for you?
That's my new walk. That's me making it.
You made it yourself?
Yeah, not that hard.
Cool beans. I keep trying to convince my friend who runs a Chinese restaurant, or owns one, I should say, to show me how to use a wok, because I had a wok back in the day, and damn it if I didn't freaking burn stuff all the time. Because you're supposed to
if you'd
do it on
walk-
high heat.
If you'd walk more often, you'd get
Yeah,
in good shape.
right. I get in better shape. Yep, I get it. Well, hopefully after your surgery, you'll walk more often too.
I hope so too.
Oh,
Only got
my
30
brother-
more pounds.
My brother came up this week too.
Nice.
Yes,
So he's
he worked.
still
He worked on
around?
a bus for 10 minutes, and that was all he can do.
I would imagine that's it.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Well, he worked on his car for a couple hours. He came up here because he needed my help because it's a two-man job because he couldn't do something without me. So he came up here because he also had to do other things while he was up here, and we had to talk about my dad's house and shit like that. So, but yeah, it was kind
Give
of
me my
fun. He
money.
worked on his car. What was that?
Send me my money.
Yeah. So anyway, he was worked in his car like say 2.5 hours, and we got up, went to the bank, did all that kind of stuff, went to the bus. He's working the bus for 10 minutes. He says, "I'm
Why
done
did you go to Rockford?
today."
When did your brother come up?
Friday. I
Oh,
said he came
fine.
up this week.
Okay.
See, you don't listen either. Nah.
Well, this week could be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
That's
Sunday.
correct. It
So I
could
was
be.
asking for clarification.
Yes,
you don't
a-
listen.
and I gave you clarification.
Or you don't know what questions mean.
Oh, I just realized that you forgot to do something that you do every show and you didn't do.
What?
You didn't type in the checkbox, hello. You
Jeannie beat me
slacked
to it.
off. So, but anywho's,
Jeannie beat me
let's
to
get
it.
to our first official show subject, man.
But before we do,
I
found a new fun website. Signed out. Oh God, why
Wendy's Wobblers.
There's a real book you can buy.
Wendy's Wobblers by Jen Genevieve. What's that jiggling there, Wendy? These are my big wobbly jellies. Wow, they bounce and wobble a lot. Maybe you should try them. They really hit the spot. Guess he's going to be trying Wendy's Wobblers today, this guy. All Wendy had to do was go for a walk day or night. She'd have everyone in a trance at the sight. Look at her wobblers, yummy. Love her wobblers and the way she moves. So delicious and tasty. The best food. Wendy's Wobblers really are a dream when you add some squirty cream. Nice. Oh my. People queued all day long. They came from north and south to spend their hard-earned cash and put Wendy's Wobblers in their mouths. Once a week, just for one day, Wendy ran a special. Buy one, get one free. 2 for 1. What an amazing deal. Satisfaction guaranteed. Take my money. This motherfucker's making it right. One woman came in to inquire. It was Molly from the church choir. How do you get your jellies like that? Mine sag every time. They are always so flat. They are flat, aren't they? Wendy replied, I'm sorry, I can't help you, chum. I inherited my jellies from my mom. Please help me. My mom gave me her special recipe. Big wobblers run in my family tree. Why are you taunting the nun, Wendy? God. Wendy's Wobblers are the best. Of that, there's no denying. Wendy became suspicious of Molly. She thought that she was spying. They didn't even watch. Creepy ass nut. She saw her lurking by the shop at night, just as she was closing. Molly, why are you here? It's very late. You should be at home dozing. Oh no, I've been caught. It's giving weird vibes. Wendy, please, I need your recipe, mate. When I have wobblers like yours, my life will be great. I'm jealous of your wobblers. Everyone is. Molly, I am sorry. I can't give you specifics. It's all in my genetics. The next day, Wendy hung a sign on the shop door. Molly can't enter my shop or she'll be done for. No, nuns allowed. We don't know quite what happened to Molly, but there are lots of rumors. Some say she had an op to increase the size of her bazumas. They don't look any different. Others say she's just shady and a crazy cat lady. At least my cats love me. No, we don't. Wendy wasn't deterred. She didn't mind the drama. She was just proud everyone loved her wobblers, especially because she got them from her mama. Like mother, like daughter. Flavors galore, strawberry, orange, and cherry. A taste of Wendy's Wobblers would make everyone merry. Wendy's sales increased, her shop always busy. Everyone knew her wobblers were the best in the city. They're the best wobblers I've seen in years. Wendy's Wobblers. Wendy's Wobbler.
So that's a new genre. All of these double entendre books.
Yes.
So when are you going to start writing those?
I probably could, but
that book's on sale for $12 at Amazon.
Yeah. Here's the thing that just absolutely drives me crazy. I just got done reading a book in one of the series that we talked about years ago. It just finally became available, so I read it in 3 days because I couldn't put it down. It was so good. And every time I read a good book, it makes me want to go back to writing. The problem is every time I go to write, I get distracted by all the stuff that's going on. I get frustrated and I stop.
That's too bad.
Yes. Well, one of the things I am thinking about is at some point I will sell the business and retire. I will do a part-time.
Organized.
Well,
you waste a lot of time.
I do.
How was your siege? Or are you guys on another hiatus? Bunny Rabbit.
Yep, kind of, sort of. There was a siege, but they couldn't not use my service because they went in there, wiped all the bad guys out once, destroyed everything in the castle, so just to prove a point, and then went and for an experience event instead.
Oh, another experience event?
Yes, there's right now there's a couple of them going on that give great experience. The thing that really sucks is they have full parties. Once in a while I get a text, so and so is not playing today, you want to get in, and I get good XP. But it only happens like 1 or 2 times a week.
Okay.
Because I can't afford to put in, thousands of dollars into a game.
Okay. You put that money into retirement.
Yeah. So, anywho's,
So
that
I've
was
got a
kind of
list that
cute.
I got a list that I want to know if you're on.
If it has anything to do with the most confused, I'm probably near the top.
The 10 Richest Comedians 2025 edition.
Ooh, wait a minute. I could be on that list in my dreams.
Send me my money.
Money, money, money.
Who do you think number 10 is?
10 richest comedians. 10 richest comedians. Will Smith.
Name who you think's on the top 10.
Will Smith.
No, comedian.
He is a comedian. He's also an actor. He does more acting than comedians now, but he's done.
I have
stage
never
work.
seen Will Smith do stand-up.
Oh, then who am I thinking of?
I have no idea.
I have no idea either. How about Kevin Hart?
Yes, number 8.
How about Sarah Millican?
No. Believe it or not, there are no females on the top 10.
Ooh. Wow.
Oh, wait. Well, Ellen DeGeneres is 6. But do biatches count?
Let's see.
She got chased out of the country.
Who am I thinking about? He's more of an actor, but doesn't is considered is Adam Sandler considered a comedian, or is he just an actor?
Yeah, he's considered a comedian.
Okay, he should be on that
He's on
list.
Saturday Night Live. He is number 9.
Okay.
That's how I should have answered the question. Dang it. Is Adam Sandler on the list? 9.
9. So,
That'd be funny.
okay.
I blew it.
Damn, I get to see him.
How are you missing the guy who fell down the hill and has all the cars?
Well, I thought that was Jay Leno.
It is number 7.
Okay, I don't consider
You
him a
haven't broken
comedian.
into the top 5 yet.
Wow. See, now she's changed everything because I thought of him as just a talk show host, not as a comedian.
What? You've never seen his stand-up?
Well, no, I haven't.
Oh, man, he is freaking hilarious.
I seriously doubt if Richard Pryor's still around on that.
Nope, not on there.
Or George Carlin.
Nope, not on there. Let me help you with the top 5. All of them have something to do with making additional money on TV.
Well, they all do that. Oh, what about, oh my God.
Who's number 1? Who had a TV show? It was freaking hilarious.
Was he a Hispanic gentleman?
No. He did marry a 20-year-old girl. I think she was 18 when he married her.
Oh. Interesting. The weirdest part is I can't think
Hey, Elaine, let's go find George. We got to find George.
See, I was thinking George somebody or another.
No, you weren't thinking George Lopez.
Yes, I was. That's who I was thinking of.
How about Jerry Seinfeld?
Okay.
Number 1.
He's definitely a comedian.
Yeah, his show was about his stand-up. He was Jerry Seinfeld on the show of his show.
How about Tim Taylor? Or not? That was.
Believe it or not, no. Okay, I'm going to give you a 5.
He did all those
3, 4, and 5
movies and everything too.
3, 4, and 5. Who owns the longest-running animation on TV?
Well, that would be The Simpsons.
Right.
Is that Seth Rogen?
Matt Groening.
Matt Groening. Yeah. I remember that now. Okay.
Then Also 3, 4, and 5. Trey Parker and Matt Stone.
Don't know either of those names.
South Park.
Okay. I was never into South Park.
That's your problem.
No.
Should be. It's freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
I'll bet you I could turn on. I'll bet you I could turn on 5 shows in a row where you would be laughing hysterically through all 5. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Late night show, The Tonight Show, starring Johnny Carson. He used to come on as a comedian, then later on hosted his own show. Who? Oh no, that's Arsenio Hall. Byron Allen.
Don't know that name either.
You don't know Byron Allen?
Nope.
He was the youngest comedian ever to appear on the Johnny Carson show.
Oh.
Yeah, talk show too.
Just wait till I drop a name later. You're going to go, how'd you know that?
But you know how he made his money? He formed a syndicated media company.
Ooh.
$800 million. That's awesome. So there you go.
Cool.
You didn't make the list. Oh, I don't feel good.
I ate too much, but I don't feel bad. I just feel overfilled. All right. What do we got next?
What else is going to happen in the near future?
What's going to happen in my future? What do we got here? A new vehicle. And we talk about needing to find it. Yeah, I see. The problem is they're too freaking expensive.
We're not even going to make them. 7th generation Camaro wasn't strong enough to move forward. They're not going to make it. No Camaro.
Boo.
No Camaro.
Boo. That's all right.
No Camaro.
The Dodge is, what do they call the muscle Dodge?
Muscle Dodge?
The cops actually bought one
Dodge
because they've been flying down the highway at over 100 miles an hour. So they had to buy one to catch them.
They put it on their charge card?
Exactly. So, anywho's.
That was a hint at the name of the car.
Oh, sorry. I was working on 3 things at the same time, and you know what happens when that happens, right?
What?
My brain turns away. So.
Is it halftime yet? Not yet.
It's a car that they're discontinuing. Is that what you're saying? Besides the Mustang?
What did I say? What words did I say?
You said a lot of words. I can't remember any of them.
Did they charge it?
Did they charge? Oh, Dodge Charger.
Yeah.
Isn't there also a Dodge Dart? I drove a Dodge Dart.
That's fast.
I know it was not fast, but it had a 3 on the tree.
Oh, God.
I remember that. So, anywho's.
What I got to work with, folks.
It could be worse.
It is worse.
Anywho's. Oh no, I focus on something, then everything else goes away.
Yeah, but the problem is whatever you're focusing on, you never bring up.
I'm bringing this one up.
Okay, bring it up.
All right. What is it that you taught me about earlier in the middle of last year? That happens in Las Vegas also.
The Rock and Roll Marathon.
I guess you did bring that up, but this is something you talked about many times because
CES.
Well, that's only once a year. I'll give you a hint. It's a sporting event.
We have them all here. We have hockey, we have football, we have baseball.
What kind of football?
Lacrosse,
that you taught me about that I did not know existed. There you go. Arena football.
Okay.
All right. Who's Kurt Warner?
He used to work stocking shelves.
Correct. It's a Hy-Vee. Yeah.
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 That's who he is.
Well,
then he announced on TV. Became an announcer.
Well, if you want to get technically, he was a football player all the way through college. But then after college, he couldn't get any teams to be interested in him.
Mm-hmm.
Then he was working. Well, wait, there's more to it. He was working as the stockman because he got himself married and he wanted to support his family. And he ended up getting picked up by a guy who was working the Iowa Barnstormers arena football team. Talked him into doing that. He ended up being incredibly good at it, and he got picked up by the Rams and played football for the Rams, winning Super Bowl and everything. So I was able to watch the show and understand it because of you, Steve.
What show?
Underdogs.
What's
Not
that?
Underdogs. Might be the Underdogs.
But played for the St. Louis Rams too, in case you were wondering.
Oh, that's what it was. The Rams. Yeah, that was the team that picked him up for NFL. Right.
Yeah, but he ultimately led the Rams to the Super Bowl. So you got
correct.
That right.
Yes. So, but I got a kick out of the difference because obviously you told me a bit about the arena football, but when they explained how the shortness, and I said, that's what Steve said. That's what Steve said. I remembered.
So why were you watching this show?
We finally got Netflix working here again, and it just popped up, and I kind of like movie versions of sports. Okay, I don't like watching sports live. I don't like watching.
A movie version or a biography?
Yes, it's a movie thing. So let me double check that it's the Underdogs. See if I'm right. Why does this show Snoop Dogg? The Underdogs. Maybe it wasn't the Underdogs.
American Underdog.
The American, that's what it is. American Underdog. Okay.
Yeah.
So
it's a sports drama from 2021.
Right. I've always enjoyed like The Replacements with Keanu Reeves. And, I love those kind of movies.
It's on Tubi.
So I thought, yeah. Maybe that's where I saw it was on Tubi. Yeah.
It's on Hulu,
but anyway,
too.
I decided to watch it, and it was really a good movie. And it helped because you taught me about it, so I knew what the hell I was watching.
That's good, I think.
See, you're useful.
Cool.
Totally radical for sure.
So this next story's headline caught my attention.
You did?
And it said, McDonald announces the return of a fan favorite chicken menu item. And I'm like, what chicken menu item is off that's a fan favorite? So I'll let you start guessing. Well, and then we can talk about your favorite, fan favorite, or your favorite McDonald's one. But first, I want you to guess what they're bringing back. That is a chicken menu item, which I'm sure you know all about every chicken item McDonald's ever had, because I know when you go to McDonald's, that's what you order.
What, I don't get a double cheeseburger, ketchup, mustard, only extra cheese, well done anymore?
Oh, I thought you just ordered chicken.
Chicken from McDonald's? I don't know if well, every once in a while I got chicken nuggets.
Did you really? As I say, I don't think you've ever ordered chicken.
Yeah, I've gotten chicken nuggets. Every once in a while, you just get a taste of them. I don't think the nuggets were gone, so it can't be chicken nuggets.
Nope.
And I think at one point they had a crispy chicken.
Yep, that's not it.
Did they do the Cajun chicken there?
I don't think so.
I like it. Obviously, fan favorite is a spin because if it was a fan favorite, it never would have come off the menu. How about, I do remember they had two sandwiches. One, it was called the same thing, but you had to tell them the chicken wrap. Really? Oh my God.
No.
The
snack wrap.
Snack wrap. They had a couple of sandwiches where you had to specify
spicy.
whether it was beef or chicken.
Yep. The chicken snap wrap.
I barely remember that.
Can't believe that's coming back because that's the thing that people are asking for. All right. What, if anything, was on the menu that you missed they took away?
Well, obviously the McRib they bring back once a year, so it's not like it's gone, but it was annoying.
Would you want that on full time?
I don't need it anymore because I can get it cheaper at Quick Trip anytime I want it.
Really?
Really. So,
What's it called at the Quick Trip? We have a Quick Trip here now, but it's way far away. It's on the
Okay.
opposite side of town. I'm on the south side and it's on the north side. And it's past the north side.
that would definitely be the other side of town. Now, if you'd said east or west, it would have been a little weird. But anywho's,
You don't know
I
what
want
they
to
call
say
it?
a barbecue rib sandwich is what they call it.
Oh, I call it barbecue rib sandwich. Ready
Yeah.
for my favorite McDonald's
Sure.
item that you can actually get still in some states, but not all of them?
Is that a breakfast sandwich?
Well, what's it called?
Oh, a bagel.
What's it called? Look at the very top of the screen where I put the search in with the name of it in there.
A McBagel.
Yeah. Bagel.
Okay. Do you have Panera bread by you?
Yeah.
Okay. They now have two bagel sandwiches.
I don't know if
They
that
actually-
sauce is good.
Unbelievably delicious chicken sandwich on a bagel at Panera now.
Do you have any Einstein bagels by you?
Not anymore. They shut down. The closest one to me is downtown Milwaukee.
I like Einstein bagels.
Yep. They used to have the bagel dog. They no longer do the bagel dog. Oh, freaking awesome.
Yep. A lot of places start carrying it and then don't carry it anymore.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, it is. The other thing that
Well,
just
they're gonna make money
irritates the
off-
hell out of me is there's no more White Castles anywhere around here.
Yeah.
I have to go all the way to Chicago or all the way to Kenosha.
Hit or miss, baby.
Yep. I don't understand it. They sell them in the grocery store, so people still eat them, but no stores.
I have a question for you on the genuine positivity message.
Okay.
You might want to look at it and read it before you go ahead and read it because I don't understand the first 4 words. So
Something
while
is weird.
Scott-
Yes, I see what I see. Yes.
So while Scott is looking at that, I am going to find Fun Guy the Entertainer and say, hey, Fun Guy the Entertainer, welcome to the genuine positivity message. Go for it.
Opening your mouth before you think might save time, but it might not save your reputation.
That's a good one. I like that one. You're welcome.
I think you deleted it when you changed the color of it.
No, I didn't. But the funniest part about that is what?
If I read it without putting it in there, it was like opening your what?
Well, but
Oh yeah, right.
it's actually the genuine positivity message.
It is. You're right.
It might have saved you time, but not your reputation.
Yeah.
So I fell in perfect. I did not delete. I swear to you.
Okay.
No, I did not delete that. I just, I pre-read stuff. So
Yep,
and I'm really
which
proud
I
to pre-read
avoid
stuff.
specifically to make this funnier.
But I didn't do anything to make it funnier. So I figured I'd give you a chance to fix it, which actually plays into our genuine positivity message.
It did. Ooh.
Opening your mouth before you might think might save you time, but you didn't. You thought,
and
you saved your reputation. That's
yay. Wait a minute.
That's a real life example.
I saved my reputation. Ooh.
Yeah, of having good
Grammar.
genuine positivity messages. You don't think so?
Yeah,
You don't think
I
it was a good
thought
positive message?
it was. That's
I'm
why I
trying to
put
give
it
you a
in there.
compliment here, dude. What's your problem?
Thank you, Steve. I'm not used to it.
That's because you don't listen to me.
Yes, I do.
No, you
Oh,
don't.
oh. What goofs? What?
So if you listen to me,
Yes, Steve, I'm listening.
I'm on the wrong side of the screen. Where do I got to go?
I don't know.
I gotta
It's
go
very
this way.
confusing.
I gotta go this way.
Because
I wrote it
Yeah.
down. I just forgot to make sure I was there.
see, the part that's really weird is when I do the editing where I'm sitting and I close the box down, it comes down to here on me. I'm perfectly centered. Right? But you seem to always lose your right shoulder.
Right, because it's how you edit it.
So
'Cause you don't center the frame when you crop it.
Yeah.
You leave it. If you centered the frame after you cropped it, then it'd be good. But but I don't care. You're doing it. You're doing it. I'm not going to complain. If I
Me
want to complain,
neither.
I'll do it, and I don't have time to do it. All right, what do we got?
Hey, you're gonna have a lot of time coming up in a couple weeks. You give me a break.
Speaking of
He's like, just ignore that.
not listening to me,
Who's listening?
I think we did this story already. Did we do a story
We
about?
talked. The Goodyear blimp having another birthday? Oh nope, I got too far down.
What are you doing?
There we go. Let's see.
What's our next
Did
show?
that.
Sherbet and Wine.
Sherbet and Wine. Sherbet and Wine. Where's
We may not
Yar?
even get to the
Sherbet.
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 Sherbet. Not sherbet.
Where's Andrew when we need him?
I don't know. Did we do this story? Where they use alcohol and wine to make electric vehicle batteries?
I don't think so. I think we talked about it, but we didn't put it on the show. I think it moved.
If you ever get stranded, you just crack open a battery and tie one on.
Yeah. So, but what I
Battery
don't
cracks, the
understand
car
is
gets drunk.
okay. So all this is funny, and
What
I don't
don't you
remember you
understand?
doing these jokes before. So, what the hell is that? That thing's
What the hell's
huge.
what? What is what?
How many fluid ounces is that thing you're
That's
drinking
only
out of?
24.
Damn, well, it
It's
must be
small.
because of the camera. I mean, the damn thing looks like it's 1.5 feet long.
Well, it is how you do the camera. It's how you do the angle.
All right.
If you film it properly, it looks much bigger.
Yes, that's the porn stars have known that for years. All right. So, but personally, I think the best thing about that is if you end up, running out of go-go juice, you could just pee back in the battery after you drank it all. So,
No. Because it's not the pee that does it.
the fermentation process. I don't understand how it really works, but was that a legitimate thing that actually works?
Lithium-ion batteries are made with a graphite anode, right?
Okay.
Conventional method producing graphite batteries is quite unsustainable, right?
Okay.
So researchers are there set out to find new alternatives to graphite. The new technology replaces the material with compounds derived from food acids like taric acid and malic acid.
Okay.
And
I'm
those are
seeing where that is,
byproducts,
yeah.
right? They're byproducts of wine and what?
Sherbet.
Sherbet. Yeah. There you go.
Okay. Interesting.
Isn't it?
Yeah, as long as, again, you run into the situation, supply and demand, what will work, what works for a long time, what are the disadvantages, like does it rot out the cores, blah, 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 blah. Because we don't know any of this stuff, but it made for an interesting story.
Yeah. So do you remember the corporate retreat you had or corporate team building you had that you went to Whirly Ball?
Yes.
Was that the company setting it up and then they hired you to drive the people?
No.
That was you setting it up?
No, no. I have done some, yes, but this particular group, they just called me up because they know who I am, because I work with a lot of the people there. And they said, hey, we need to get a bunch of people to go to this place in Brookfield. How much does it cost? If they gave them a price, they liked it. They picked up and took it there and said, hey, this is a really cool place.
Found a new place for you to to tell them to go to.
Can't go there.
Why?
It's in Illinois.
You can't do Illinois anymore?
Nope.
That sucks.
They want an additional $50,000 in insurance.
Driving to that shitty state?
Yep.
So this is in Lombard. They're all over.
Yes.
But
matter of fact, on Thursday, I'm going to a different place, not Whirlyball this time.
Wait. Dude. Brookfield. Here you go. You're back in.
Okay. Is something different? Is it Brookfield, Wisconsin or Brookfield, Illinois?
Milwaukee.
Okay. What's the name
Wisconsin.
of the place?
Called GameShow Battle Rooms. They have one in Milwaukee. You go in and you play game shows against your team. It's a private room. You play game shows, you get a trophy and stuff like that. Yeah, team building events. Pick the game shows. So they have one there. That's cool, right?
Chicago Lombard.
Locations. Milwaukee, Brookfield.
Interesting. Yeah, because she asked me for ideas, and I gave her a couple that I knew about.
Here's that one. You're
Groups
welcome.
8 to 32, that works. Large groups,
You're
they can handle it.
They had a video.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Here, see? Milwaukee. See?
Oh, excuse me. Didn't mean to yawn at you.
It's time to battle. GameShow Battle Rooms is one of the nation's first game show experiences available for everyone to enjoy. Providing an immersive
Did you freeze or did it freeze? I'm not hearing you. That means something froze. Now I'm hearing you again. Well, I'm hearing this video.
GameShow Battle Rooms is perfect for birthdays, team building events, friends and family outings, and more. You only need to bring one thing, your game face. GameShow Battle Rooms. It's time to battle.
Cool. There you go. GameShowBattleRooms.com. There you go.
Okay.
Send it to her. Get yourself a job. You're welcome.
Okay. Everything froze up on your end. I was not hearing you. Did you hear me talking to you?
I hear you over talking all the time. You're an idiot. What'd you say?
You
I
went
didn't
complete.
freeze?
Yeah, I don't know.
You heard that?
No, I did not hear you say anything. The video
You hear
froze
me
and
say-
everything. So it was on my
you hear
end
me say-
then?
You ever call you an idiot?
No, you did not say that. You said sorry that you were an idiot, but that's okay. Jeannie's helping out. Thanks, Jeannie. Yep, we found that. That's cool. I like that. He goes and sticks his tongue out. Oh, that looks like muddy.
I don't know that.
Okay,
Truck
why
on
would you
school.
do this? Just or you're just going to make a cool video?
They beefed everything up really strong. It was like tearing apart the axles and everything. So instead of going on pavement, since we know that won't work, to blow Mythbusters out of the freaking water. So we got 4 inches of rain, and everything here is freaking.
Oh, seriously, now?
Yeah, they're good at that. They're putting him in the middle now.
Yeah, 4-wheel drive would be better.
Oops.
Behind me to hold my head.
And I just put them on the rear.
Yeah, that
So
would
they're
make
not
more
really proving Mythbusters wrong.
Okay. Those guys are Mythbusters. They're actually pretty on the ball.
But I just thought it was an entertaining video.
There
Square
it
wheels
is.
on a truck at 50 miles an hour, proving Mythbusters wrong. No, not really. They had to take the tires off because they couldn't drive. They put regular tires in the front. And then at the end, they trash it anyways.
Of course. All right, cool. That was fun.
Hey, Scott,
Hey, Steve.
you're old.
So are you?
When you want to call your chick, what do?
Flick my bick. Was that the correct response? Did I get it right?
Let's find out.
Break the ice with a flick of my bick. When I want to call my chick, all I do is flick my bick.
There it
I
is.
was right.
Flick of the bick, sir. Oh, flick of the bick, sir. Why just light up when you can flick your bick? It's smooth, easy on the thumb, and you get thousands of flicks from a single bick. The Bic Butane.
Your bick.
It was 1976.
Yeah.
How crazy.
Yep.
What weird commercials we had in 1976.
I do remember in school how many guys would walk up to their women and do that thinking it would work.
How about a movie, lovely lady?
As far as dog, so with a flick of my bick, I can see you right here. Coffee, tea, or a flick of my bick?
Flick of the bick, sir. Oh, flick of the bick, sir. Why just light up when you can flick your bick? It's smooth, easy on the thumb, and you get thousands of
Fuzzy
flicks.
memories.
The Bic Butane.
Stop flicking your bick.
Hilarious.
You came up
huh?
with some weird shit this week.
1976.
Hey, this is deja vu.
That's just crazy. We had weird commercials in 76.
Yes, we did. And you said that too. This is really deja vu.
Can't say this morning. Now it's working fine.
Oscar's always had the problem of keeping his grip when he flicks and fits.
But even under shortness pressure, I can still flick my bick.
Licking your bick has become America's favorite pastime, so we hear lots of stories about people whose bicks flick through thin and thick.
Last year I lost this planting potatoes. Now I just found it. Can you imagine what it's like not to flick your bick for a whole year?
How many years has it been for you since you flicked your bick, Scott?
A couple hours, maybe.
You didn't tell me you did that today.
You didn't ask.
Yeah, I did.
Just now.
I asked you what you did this weekend.
Yes.
Actually, more specifically, I asked you what you did today.
Ah, yes. Okay, so what do we got next?
Now.
Saw that, did that.
Now, Scott, now.
Now we get to talk about the birthday blimp. Does that mean that on your birthday you should get a free ride on a blimp?
I wonder if they'd allow a 100-year-old person to go up in it.
Good question.
They are going to give away free rides.
There's the guy that went skydiving at 100.
They're going to give away free rides. But the Goodyear blimp celebrates 100 years in the sky next year. So they're going to do a 100-city tour. How cool is that?
It is cool.
Once in a lifetime chance to fly. Here's something I didn't know. While the popular airships have been witnessed by millions of people around the world from the ground each year, only 0.0006% of Americans can say they've flown in a Goodyear blimp. For the first time ever, the Goodyear blimp will be giving 3 lucky USA fans, just 3. They're going to 100 cities, they're only going to give 3 people the chance to become join his exclusive club and fly in a Goodyear blimp. Isn't that cool?
It is cool. Of course.
Each winner, each fan will get a blimp for 2 passengers. So that's 6. So there'll be 6 total people join the group, but only 3 winners. From January 1st through April 10th, 2025.
And
They are
$3,000
encouraged to
for travel and accommodations.
Yeah, but you got to purchase tires to get in. But in the United
Right.
States, no purchase necessary. There it is. No purchase necessary. Terms and conditions can apply. Enter the sweepstakes form via a form on Goodyear.com.
Cool.
So, what do you know about the 0.0006% of Americans that can say they've flown in a Goodyear blimp?
What I know about them, they have
Yeah.
bragging rights.
Do you know any of them?
No,
Yes, you do.
I do.
Yes, you do.
So, in other words, I know of them as a famous person.
Nope. You know them. They've
I
been to
know
your
them
house.
as somebody who lives in Las Vegas.
One of them does.
One of them lives in Las Vegas. Jeannie went too?
Yeah.
You know, now that you mention it, I sort of remember something about this. I don't
Remember
know
when
why.
I tell you about the stories about my mom working at Midway Airport?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. When she worked at Midway Airport, this was all before 9/11. We were young kids. So we go
Yes.
hang out at the airport. They still had cell phones, like big banks of cell phones. We'd run up and down the cell phones and get the change out of there.
No, not cell phones. Pay
No,
phones.
not cell phone, pay phones.
Yes.
Yeah. And we get the change out of there. And all the cops there, the Chicago cops loved us. And they said, hey, the Goodyear blimp is landing. So they took us out to the field where the Goodyear blimp was, and we got to go in it, and they took off. How cool is that?
Cool, cool.
So Jeannie and I can say we are part of the 0.0006% of the population that is actually ridden in a Goodyear blimp.
Yay.
Isn't that awesome?
It is.
It is.
People
awesome.
should be taking pictures with you guys and getting
is
your
awesome.
autograph.
It is awesome. I just thought it was awesome. But yeah, so look for that. Goodyear's turning 100. And I'm turning 40. So
Again? Damn.
the anniversary, pick what you want.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah. 40th anniversary. That's wow. Right?
Yeah. Cool. So what time is it? Time for one more?
Yes.
All right. What'd you say about my subjects this time?
You had a lot of cool subjects.
Not what you said, but okay.
It's not? Are you sure?
A lot of weird and unique.
Oh. That's cool though.
So at CES this year, we talked about I forgot what we talked about got released. Something that was Woven, the Toyota.
Yes.
So Xpeng Aero is going to release a
Xpeng
new
Aero.
minivan.
Part van, part
Check that out.
EVTOL. Oh,
Vertical-
flying car.
Vertical
yes,
takeoff
already.
and land.
Yeah. Yeah.
VTOL. Vertical takeoff and land. Pretty cool, right?
I would, man, if I was wealthy, I'd probably do that.
There's the cool part. Did you catch that? The van is autonomous, and it's your chase vehicle when you're up in the.
At CES 2020,
Oh, that's pretty cool.
revealed its revolutionary land aircraft carrier, a hybrid vehicle that's part electric van, part flying car. This futuristic machine combines a six-wheeled off-road van with a foldable eVTOL, electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. Priced under $300,000, the land aircraft carrier offers both road and air capabilities. The vehicle's ground module, called the Mothership, features all-wheel drive and rear-wheel steering for off-road adventures. When you're ready to fly, the air module with 6 rotors takes over, allowing for both manual and autonomous flight. Set to enter production in 2026, the land aircraft carrier already has over 3,000 pre-orders. It's perfect for adventure seekers and emergency rescues alike. Will this be the future of travel?
Pretty cool, huh?
It is.
So 3,000 on order already. You put your order in?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what they'll say, right?
What? What will they
You
say?
can't afford this.
I thought you could. I thought you were on the list that we started the show with.
Oh, yes. Remember, I'm on the list. But
I'm gonna
I don't
skip-
think it's the same list.
Let's skip the last subject, add it down here.
Ah.
There we go. Coolio.
Coolio.
So what does that bring us to?
It brings us to the point of the day where we find out, why did you say Coolio when Weird Al Yankovic's version was so much better?
What version?
Amish Paradise.
Thought we were going to talk Greek.
Oh, the damn olives.
No, the Sigma letter. Sigma is the 18th letter of the Greek alphabet.
Yes,
It's the
it
uppercase
is.
form of epsilon. That's
It
the lowercase.
is. But you do realize that almost nobody uses those except frat people, right?
Really?
Yeah. Now, because of the internet, there's
Well,
a slang term.
Beauty? What about the Sigma Beauty Company?
I don't think it's the same thing.
What about the Sigma Corporation that sells water and wastewater products?
They could be related, but I don't think it is.
What about Sigma Computing?
Now, that might have some people working there that could have used this new word or this new.
What about the Michigan Statewide Integrated Government Management Application System?
Ooh, what do they call that? What do they call that? There's a
Sigma.
name for when you use letters for everything.
An acronym?
That's it. I like that word. It's an acronym. Thank you, Steve.
No
I
problem.
love the way your brain works.
What about Sigma Nursing?
That's definitely different.
So you just want to talk about Merriam-Webster's slang?
Yes, because lately among young men, it refers to a man who's self-assured, dogged individualism is considered a model of status, success, and attractiveness.
You know,
It
we
can
used to
also
call
mean
those guys?
extremely good.
You know, we used to call those guys
Dicks.
alpha males.
Oh, no, I
Stick
never
with the
called them
Greek.
alpha males.
Stick with the
Never.
Oh, come on, man. Stick
Never.
with the Greek. The Greek is there.
Oh, the Greek.
I
Yeah.
set you up.
Fuck them
I
up.
set you up.
Yeah.
And what'd you do?
I
Slapped me.
failed you.
Slapped me
Sorry,
right in-
robot.
Slapped me right in the face. Yeah, I don't know how my brain works. Weird brain.
I remember when you came in the shop, in the donut shop in Glendale Heights, and a bunch of
First
kids
met,
came
ladies
in.
and gentlemen. When Scott and I first met.
Yep. When a bunch of the Wheaton College kids came in during finals, and they were buying donut holes as fast as I can make them, and they were talking about stuff, and you would just spout to them, and they're like, Oh, yeah. I'm like, how the fuck do you know this, Steve? You're not with that college.
I'm a robot.
He's a robot. He's been a robot all these years.
Oh. I'm weird.
So am I. That's why we have a show together, Steve.
But with that, I want to say thank you, Scott, and thank you for watching.
You're welcome, Steve. And thank you for helping me out on this show. And thank you all those who are watching this show. I forget where I was now. See what happens when we do that off the cuff stuff?
We're going to help you.
Does it have something?
You sure feel it's not?
I know how to. The show
We'll try
feels
again.
like what?
Thank you for watching.
And if and if you feel our show is not a bad life decision, there we go.
Which after this conversation, how could you think anything but?
Oh
Please
my
subscribe,
God.
like, watch our other shows. She has. Go down there, share. Go down there, like. Go down there, do all that stuff. Please, please, please live every day, and we'll see you on the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one. That was creepy.
All right, if you say so.
Crazy, but just different.